Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Good morning everybody. Today we again talk about the euro currency. In the beginning of the video, just minor snapshot of the euro cable chart that we have discussed recently, so you can see as markets currently turn to some relief of the recent collapse that we saw. You can see that this retracement has started that we talked about yesterday, so it was relatively strong. Because on Great British Pound you could see sharp reversal on intraday charts, a really healthy pullback. That leads to cross currents to show the deep and fast retracement first to the nearest standing level, at 30% 86. But taking into consideration the speed of this downside action and harmonic relation that we discussed recently, I think that this easily could be considered level around 85, 60, 65. So probably will be reached. The next problem here will be, maybe not the problem, but with this retracement you could see that, for instance, the double repo pattern that we're talking about might be not completed, or better to say not be confirmed right on this week. So if retracement will take a couple of sessions today, tomorrow, the market drop below the moving average, it means that the confirming of this pattern will postpone on the next week. So this is a bit longer-term story, and we need to keep an eye on both charts to get the confirmation of our idea whether the market is ready to show the pullback here or not. So that's what we have currently on the cross currency. Well, in general, if we'll take a look at the different currencies, for instance, on the Great British Pound, this is healthy bounce from the daily oversold area, it's taking bullish engulfing, and suggests probably it should last a bit more. The same story on the euro currency, but the degree, the speed of this recovery stands significantly lower. So take a look on the daily chart. This market has formed, it's taken out of the previous lows, but probably it could mean that the bearish dynamic pressure has hit the minimum target. Usually it suggests the taking out of the previous lows. That has happened. At the same time, market stands flat at the eve of the European Central Bank meeting, and it's probably investors just waiting for some hints or information, because in general, as we discussed in the weekly report, present situation in the European Union, the inflation in the European Union stands very close to the 2% target of the European Central Bank, and they have told previously that they intend to keep this inflation pressure a bit longer to make the economy become a bit more hot before taking action. But maybe they will give some new interpretation to the current situation in the European Union as well. We will see. So some degree of uncertainty exists here, and in general, the recent price action of the euro looks like a big uncertainty. Major pattern that we're considering mostly stands the same. So this is following wedge pattern, so it looks like this. Inside of this wedge pattern, we also have got the free drive buy. And first reaction on this pattern looks really not bad. So you can see this pullback recently has happened right around the 1750. But the uncertainty stands with the price performance. To change the sentiment here, market has to break up and move above this top. In this case, we will get the bullish reversal swing and break out of the wedge. But currently, despite this all nicely looking pullbacks and accelerations, overall tendency were standing bearish, lower lows and lower tops. Despite all of this attempt and chance of the market to break this tendency, that hasn't happened. The same story could repeat. So theoretically, short-term performance looks bullish, but overall situation stands tricky and really unclear what will happen. And based on the market swings that you could see, they are very choppy. And it means that the investors by themselves probably have not decided yet on the direction, what direction to follow. Especially when we will get the Fed meeting next week. So Another reason why it might be the problem to euro show this significant performance because of the technical barriers. So take a look on the hourly chart. Here we have two major resistance areas. First one is a nearest standing 18 or 6, 18, 12. Circumference resistance and agreement with the 18 or 9 XLP, this ABCD pattern. Next one stands 1840. This is more serious resistance because it takes starting point right from here, and this is the pullback after the COP target of the large daily ABCD pattern has been reached. So from that COP, it's right here, so I will show you. So this is COP, it's pullback, and we are building level right from here at the top of the wedge. So here we have 30% resistance. And both of these levels, and it's also confluence, and both of these levels stand below previous top that euro has to take it out to change the tendency. So from technical point of view, this will be not very simple. Among the patterns that we could consider, well, here are some hints on the choppy hand and shoulders exist, so market will complete this area somewhere maybe a bit lower right from this level, then it shows some pullback, and that may be the level to consider if you would like to buy euro against these lows, the stops against these lows. That might become some background scenario that you could follow. But in general, guys, overall situation not very inspiring. So it's really very choppy situation. Patients are mostly imaginary rather than real patients, because here we just could imagine that might be some kind of the hand and shoulders, but of course it keeps not perfect shape. So the final choice is up to you. So you could try to do this if you'd like to trade it. Maybe indeed some performance to the upside will happen and these patterns will be formed. Like yesterday, for instance, based on our free drive. So theoretically, as you can see, if you have taken position now, you have some profit here. But overall price performance, as you can see, looks not very impressive. So the same story could repeat today. So some minor pullback, market will try to go higher, but whether it will break this tendency out of the wedge is also the big question. So unfortunately, situation on the euro currency stands not very attractive, and hopefully result of the European Central Bank will set some direction here that makes it easy to trade the euro currency. In general, don't be upset with that, because any breakout out of the wedge and forming some pattern, this could be really a very good thing. For instance, we could get, I don't know, even large hand and shoulders pattern here with this, if it will be upper breakout, right? Become left shoulder, big head, some pattern. Lots of minor patterns might be formed here, so everything will be okay. That's our view on the euro currency today.